When you're speaking to people, do not speak to people, speak to their consciousness. This is what I've heard somebody say on the internet. And I want to translate that and use it like I've used it in my book. If you have this book, this spiritual guidebook, on page 11, this is how I put it. Recognize and feel yourself as that true person and see the same person in others. Let all your interactions flow from that awareness. And that's basically what that person was trying to say. When you're speaking to people, speak to their consciousness. Do not speak to them. Do not speak to this. This includes how they present in that moment. It could be anger. It could be whatever they're going through. Even if they are being nice, do not speak to how they present. Speak to their consciousness. The consciousness is something that lives in us. We can call it the God in us. And the funny thing is this, if you're speaking to their consciousness, you will also be speaking from your consciousness. You will not interact with people from a preconceived idea of who they are, whether they are doing, this includes their social status or their current status as you're interacting with them. And that also means you're not interacting with people from a point of ego. This is the funny thing. Ego makes you have this self-importance. But the funny thing about ego is it always makes you feel less than the person that you're speaking to. Because it always makes you see what they have that you don't have. Because you want to be the one who has everything, right? And how it presents. When you're operating from ego, this is how it presents. You either try to put somebody down because, like I said, it always makes us see what we lack that other people have. So you either try to put somebody down. This is basically what projection is. When you're trying to put somebody down, the inferiority that you felt within, you impose it on them. You treat them as if they have that inferiority. Ukiona mtu, you see what they have that you lack. And then you twist it to project like they don't have it. And you act like you're the one who has it. The other way is it makes you feel less than in comparison to them. You make them bad people. You act like they are bad people, like hawana tabia, or they don't have morals, or they are not godly sometimes even. So you hold back. When you're interacting with them, you hold back because you're trying to make them feel like they're bad people for having what they have, the thing that you've noticed you are lacking. When you're speaking from consciousness or when you're interacting with people from consciousness, there's not that, because consciousness is the same. Consciousness in you is the consciousness in the other person. So in that level, you are equal. This thing makes you be able to talk to anyone, regardless of their social status, regardless of their current state. And it is the thing that actually opens doors without being calculated. This is my spiritual guidebook. It's called Your Test. That is from chapter 1 of this book. And that basically explains the entire short story that I've placed on chapter 1. And that was basically the lesson. Now you can go back and reread it with this new information. This guidebook goes for 1,200 bob. And then we have this other one. This is a fictional book called The Whorehouse. By the way, let me explain something to you. The whorehouse is one word. The reason why I put it like this is just for style while I was designing the cover. The whorehouse is one word. Or you can confirm from the spine. Anyway, this one goes for 1,400 bob. I still have my offer. If you can pay for them at once, I'm only charging you 1,500 bob.